Hi team, welcome to your abs, buns, and guns. So for today's class, you're gonna need just a little bit of equipment. You can always go without, so don't feel like you have to have ankle weights in order to do this class. You can do it without. If you like a pair of dumbbells, I'm gonna go for a lighter set. So I have 5 pounds. That's only for your upper body sections where we're gonna use the dumbbells in the class. So if you think that you wanna go lighter, you wanna go heavier, or maybe have more than one pair of weights so you have plenty of variety, the option is up to you. So now with the ankle weights, if you are gonna wear them, you have options here as well. So you can put them on from the beginning of class, wear them throughout the whole warm up, the core section, into the legs and everything else until the very end when we get to the cool down. Or you can not wear them on the warm up and just do it body weight and then add the ankle weights for when we come into the leg section. So I'm gonna leave that choice up to you. Today, I'm gonna aim to do the warm up with my ankle weights on. So if you're wearing them, you're gonna start strapping them on and we're gonna get ready to go. I want you to have your dumbbells towards the back portion or front portion of the mat. I'm gonna end up turning so that you have different angles, but just make sure your dumbbells are splitting and they're easy access so that when we get into our leg section, they are there. Make sure there's nothing at the front of your mat in the way, so no water bottles or anything else. And let's do this. I'm gonna get this party started. Beats are coming on. And you're gonna get started laying flat on your back, extending both legs long. So we're gonna work on pelvic stability while we start to engage the hamstrings. Make sure you're in a neutral spine, just a natural curvature spine. So we're not arching the back and we're not really pressing it down just yet. Natural curve. On the inhale, you're gonna lift the leg up to the ceiling and then flex, lead with the heel. Lead with the toe, lead with the heel. So you're gonna notice here, if your hamstrings are feeling tight, the leg might not come all the way up on top of the hip to 90 degrees. You might need to bend your left knee and place your foot flat on the floor to make this a little bit more accessible to you. If you can, both legs stay long. Think about reaching with the toe, brushing forward to come up, and then reaching with the heel, lifting up and forward to go down for 5. 4, soft bend in the knee. 3, core is tight. 2, last one, hold at the top, right on top of the hip, tiny, tiny little circles. So I'm circling in, crossing over the midline, which is the imaginary line that runs down the center of the body. Inhale as the toes come towards the nose. Exhale, circle away for 4, 3, 2, reverse your circle. So you're keeping it nice and small. The arms could just be down by your sides. And you're allowing the rotation in the hip as if you're stirring a pot. Just let it be smooth, not muscling it up for 3, 2, last one. Keep the leg where it is. Bend your left knee, place your foot flat on the floor. Elbows drive down, 45-degree angle. You can tuck the chin towards the chest if you like, or leave the head down. Hips are gonna go down and up. You're here for 30 seconds. You want a nice flat back the whole time, so we're not arching the back and leading with the bum hitting the floor. That's why the tuck of the chin towards the chest is gonna keep your spine in that one piece. The whole torso, hips go down and up. You're driving down through your left foot into the floor. Right leg, if it becomes too much, bring it into a tabletop. I like the leg to the ceiling. I like to leave it long. For 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Lower the hips, keep it where they are. Hands go behind the head. Inhale. As you exhale, head and shoulders lift. Left leg extends. Now the lower the leg, the harder this is gonna be. That's your anchor. Right leg lowers and lifts. This is your single leg scissor, and you're actually crossing the right leg on top of the left. You have external rotation from the hips and spiraling those inner thighs out. Breathing here. Modification, hey, if that's too much, work the bottom leg. This is gonna be a lot easier because the top leg acts as a counterbalance. More advanced, the left leg stays, right leg lowers. Head and shoulders are lifted, or hands can go underneath the sacrum. That's gonna give you more support. Shoulders away from the ears. You're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, squeeze the inner thighs. Last one, release. From here, you're bringing both feet together. You're in your butterfly position, knees fall out, hands behind the head. just lift and crunch. All the way down, all the way up. So pressing bottoms of the feet together firm. It's going to be really easy to just relax in this position, which is going to cause an arch through your lower back. I want you to keep the knees a little bit lifted, looking for that beautiful diamond shape. As you lift the head and shoulders, you brace, pull the abs in and up, press, lengthen, imprint lower back into the mat. We're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, almost there, 4, elbows wide, light touch, back of the head, 3, 2, last one. From here, both legs go to tabletop. We're gonna keep with that ab curl, that crunch, hands behind the head, inhale, exhale, head and shoulders lift. Inhale as you lower. This time you externally rotate, come into your straddle, lift and reach and crunch through. Tabletop, straddle, tabletop, hands are back, straddle, you reach through. Lift, lower, lift and reach. Try to keep the knees stacked on top of the hips. If these knees start to come in, you've lost the engagement of the core. So you're gonna keep moving, aiming to get the knees on top of the hips. That's gonna work your lower abdominals and your pelvic floor to maintain the alignment. Pace is up to you. You do not need to go fast. You're gonna start to feel this burn right into the abs, upper abs as you lift, but also the lower abs because the legs, because you're holding it there. You've got 15 seconds. Lift, exhale, lift, reach. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Ooh, I don't know about you, but I'm already feeling it. Into the abs we go. Everything on the other side. Other side. Extend, legs long. This time, left leg gets to brush. It never comes all the way down to the floor. So if you notice any snapping of the hip flexors, so any popping in and out here, don't take the leg as low. So if you go too low, you're gonna feel it right into that hip flexor. It's gonna take it out of the hamstrings and out of the core. Keep the pelvis quiet so it's not rocking side to side. Brush, lengthen, and lift. Lead with heel, lead with toe. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Toes to the ceiling. We're crossing over the midline. Inhale, toes come towards the nose. Exhale, circle in and away. This is you making your little pot of soup, but your soup's on the ceiling. And your leg, your toe, is the little handle. Stir it up. 3, 2, reverse. Circle the other way. So if you don't feel this in your core, it's because your hips might be moving or your body might be moving. So if you're actually stabilizing, nothing in the body should move as much as possible except for this leg, and let it be free for 3, 2, 1. Keep the leg to the ceiling. Right foot plants, elbows in, fist to the ceiling, hips down and up. So now you're going to push through your right heel and squeeze hamstring and glute on the right side. Keep the hips level. Make sure the left hip's not dropping down. We're here for about 15 seconds. Again, you can leave the head down or chin towards chest. And you're really gonna squeeze the glutes. Lift the hips. Let the butt cheeks start to burn. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Lower the hips. Hands go back behind the head. Elbows are wide. Inhale. Exhale. Peel. Head and shoulders off. Find your C curve. Lengthen. Imprint. Low back into the mat. Right leg extends. Again, lower harder. Left leg is going to lower and come down to meet the right. Squeeze through the inner thighs. Obviously, this is much easier without ankle weights on. Modification, leave the left leg, and maybe you can explore a little bit more range with the right, but keep the core tight so you can stabilize here. Upper body doesn't move. It's a lot of work for the core, especially having the extension of the legs and the added weight. So I'd rather you keep it small than aim and get the legs super low and you put pressure into those hip flexors. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. All right, we go back to our butterfly position. Soles of the feet together. Knees fall out. Allow the space for your low back to press into the mat, but without tilting your pelvis and lifting your bum. Hands go behind the head. You lift and lower for 1. Then the legs go bend and extend to the ceiling as the head and shoulders lift. So you have 2 positions. Feet fall together, knees fall open. I'm going to take it slow to start. Lift, lower, bend to extend, lift, and lower. And you're going to feel which parts of your core, of your abs need to engage for that lift, and then just to pick up your legs. Yes, you're going to feel the abs there just to get the legs from your butterfly to an extended position towards the ceiling. Breathing here. The inhale is always going to be your preparation. The exhale is when you engage the core and lift. You're emptying out the breath. And if you can, you're going to go out through pursed lips so that you can really target into the pelvic floor, into that powerhouse. For 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. All right, good news. One final drill for your core, and then we're going into our legs. You're going to extend your legs long. This is going to be fun and not fun at the same time. Arms are going to go back behind you. So now you're in a compromised position. This is a hard position to move from, and it's going to require a lot from your core. So I'll show it first, then I'll give you some modifications. Both legs are going to come into a tabletop, head and shoulders lift, arms reach forward. So you hit this position, extend long, then you lift, and you come back into that straddle. So it's like an accordion where everything opens together, closes together. Same action. Tabletop, extend, straddle, extend, table, extend, straddle, extend. Keep that up. You're here for 60 seconds. Modification, if that doesn't work for you, you can go back to same one, tabletop, straddle, right? You can start with that. If you're kind of a little bit more leveled up from there, you can walk the feet in, reach, walk out, walk in, straddle, right? So you can, this is going to be the hardest part, is getting the legs from the extension into the final position. You've got 30 seconds left to go. So the hardest part is being in the extended position and then lifting the legs. If you feel this at all in your lower back, take the modification. Don't try to muscle through it, because we shouldn't feel it anywhere except the core and the legs. So the inner thighs are going to work, the hips, but not the lower back. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Hug the knees in towards the chest. Grab the backs of the thighs. You're going to start to rock and roll. On your third one, rolling forward, I'm going to turn, and we're going to work everything on the right-hand side. So now your right leg's going to step to the side into this lunge. It is not forward. It is not on the diagonal. Directly side in line with the hip if you can, maybe slightly forward. But this knee is tracking out over the toes. Grab your dumbbells. Elbows go wide. You have a shoulder press or military press as you lunge and lean into the leg. So it looks like this. Lunge. Feel the stretch of the inner thighs. As you press, extend the arms. Biceps next to the ears. Come back 90 degrees. Maybe you feel the stretch a little bit lower. And press. Keep the rib cage closed. Tendency on an overhead position, you're still moving, is to let the hips go back, arch the back, and the belly falls out. Rib cage open. We're going to zip that up. Hips stay underneath you. This moves one piece, even with the arms overhead. You got 10 more seconds. We'll add on to this movement. So most of our movements today have a following addition. So it progresses. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the arms, palms face forward. You have a front raise. Both arms come up shoulder height. Lunge into the leg. Release the weight. Leg swings back, attitude. Big step. One lunge, one back attitude lift. So I'm going to get you moving, and then I'm going to slow this down and talk about it, but you're going to keep moving at the same pace that you're currently at. So you have a brief moment of balance. Press down through your left shin, and you have just this second where nothing touches the floor, the leg is up, the hands and weights go down, the leg swings back. Same thing coming up, use your core, zip it up. You have the moment of balance before you step. So it's small, it's not long, but you have it where you're only on the left knee. And again, this is all about this week, those transitions, moving from position 1 to position 2. Deep lunge, stretch, push off the right foot. We're also working a lot in this back attitude, this wrapped position. So it's a bent knee, it's not extended, it's bend, lift, external rotation. Last 10, 9, 8, spine stays tall, 6, 5, 4, slight bend in the elbow, palms down, 3, 2, last one, release the right leg, left leg comes forward, dumbbells go down. You're coming into your triangle, your shin box, seated position, left leg in front, left toes to right knee, right leg is behind you. You're gonna swing this leg out, around. When it comes to the front, drop the right hip, extend the leg fully. Bend it, wrap it, lean forward. So as much as you can, you lean forward, you try to keep the leg off the floor. If you need to put it down, put it down. So we're going forward and back. Left hand can touch the floor. So if you need to lean away from the leg to counterbalance the weight. If you don't, you can try to stay as vertical as possible, but I want you to lean and move the upper body and let it be fluid. Make sure you're dropping the right hip, so you're gonna have to come to parallel. Drop the hip and then lift it, and now it's externally rotated. Squeeze this back glute. This one has an add-on, so we're not done with this movement. You got 10 seconds before we add. And again, if you have the ankle weights on and then you're thinking to yourself, oh my gosh, that was a terrible life decision, take them off, right? You can do this program again and try to build the strength over time to keep the weights on. Or if it's too easy, you up level your weight and maybe you can put 2 on one leg. You got 5, 4, 3, 2. You've got a front kick, same thing, except now you're gonna walk forward, press up onto your left leg. Your right leg is crossing behind your left shoulder. So it's not straight back, cross behind, feel the stretch through the obliques. Lower with control to your left hip, same front kick. Now you're just moving the body. So I need you to pull the top of your head and send your upper body forward as the leg wraps and extends back. So again, we're looking at these opposing actions, opposing movements, and that is gonna help counterbalance and get you forward. And then the question here becomes, can you move your own body weight, right? Can you really shift and transition in and out of each pose, each position, to build strength everywhere you go? For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Right hip is on fire, I know. 3, 2. Last one, just fold the legs. Now you're on your left hip, your shins are parallel to the top of the mat, but your upper body is rotated, so you're in a twist. Lean back. Allow the leg to extend. Take the weight. It's not high. It's not a high kick like so. Keep this hip stacked. Right hip on top of the left. Leg is parallel. It's not turned out. Lean. Upper body. Hands are there. You got 20 seconds. And then this is going to be your modification. If you don't want to add on, you're going to stay here and work a little bit longer and really get into that right hip. I know it's on fire. Leg pulls in, leg pulls out, shin extends. 4, 3, stay here, or adding on. Right leg goes forward, pull in, roll your body forward through all fours. Left leg extends to the side, or side kick. Come back through this all fours in a twisted position. Lean back, fall back. So I'll go another one slow. Right leg forward, roll the body through, left leg side. And then you can let it be smooth and let your body weight on that big shift. You can actually use momentum. Leg pulls in, torso pulls forward, left leg swings side. As you swing to the side, it's in line with the hip. So it's not behind you, directly to the side. And parallel. So the top of your foot, if you had shoes on, your shoelaces would be pointing forward on the side kick. Breathing here. You got less than 30 seconds. And then I'm going to ask you throughout this class to own your movement, to own your journey even, right? So we always make reasons, excuses why we can't do something or why we're not ready and we don't do it. But I want you to own that journey because it's yours, it's individual, it's personalized to you. You have the power to say what you can and can't do. For 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Bring the both knees down. I'm going to turn and face. We're still working the right leg. We did this last week in our number 8. Hover the hips over the heels. Yes, tops of the feet on the floor, like a child's pose, but hands don't touch. Left hand down, right leg extends. Pull it in and extend. There's a lot of work on the outside of this right hip. But the bonus of this class is because it's not a lot of movements, you get to work on them longer. So you get to explore your range of motion. You get to figure them out because they might be a little bit more complicated, right? We get the brain involved. We talked about creating new neurological patterns. 30 seconds, 30 seconds. Load it, hamstrings, glutes, don't release the tension, and then push away, spring. Length, always in that opposition. Yes, crown of head this way, toes this way. Reach them in opposite directions. You got 15 seconds. We've got one more drill for the leg series before we take a break and go into upper body. Yes, everybody's favorite. Woo, for 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. I'm going to turn back, high plank position, shoulder stack right on top of the wrist. Pull the left knee forward, use the core, right knee forward. From here, pivot to your side plank, right leg extends, pull through, pull back. Left, right, pivot, stack the shoulders, right leg swings through. Modification, put the leg down like a yoga fallen triangle. Left, right, thread it through, pivot on the left toes. Left, right, kick, center. Once you have it, you can pick up the pace. Right arm, solid. Grip the floor. 40 seconds. Woo! Abs on. Feeling it. Butt down. Hips are not high in a down dog. 30 seconds. Let's finish it. Legs are gonna get a break right after this. Woo! 15 seconds. Pull, thread, center, pull, pull, thread, center, last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo, release. Drop to the knees. You're gonna grab your dumbbells. Light set, heavy set, up to you. We're gonna go from one drill to the next without putting these weights down. So pick something that you can handle. All right, dumbbells, you know what's up. Come on to your kneeling position. You're gonna take your elbows wide. You have one internal, external rotation to one military shoulder press. So we're here for a while. We're gonna burn out these arms because this is really the only section that we're focusing solely on arms. There'll be a little bit of core, but no legs, no glutes, nothing else really gets involved. One rotation, one shoulder press. Squeeze the glutes. It's really easy to forget when you engage your core to squeeze your glutes, or vice versa. We squeeze the glutes and then the core is like, no thanks, I don't want to be on anymore. So I need both of those switched on. We gotta burn through the shoulders, internal rotation, external rotation, and then use your lats, use your back to connect to the arms to press. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, hold the rotation, right arm. Right arm only, forward, press, and pull. This one, we're not here long. I know it's tough. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Palm down. 4, 3, 2. Hold it back. So that's the hard part. The arm stays lifted. Pull, press. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Let the arms fall. Reset. Roll the shoulders back and down. Elbows into your sides. Open and close. T. Pull it in. Lift. Lower. T. In. Look, if you have light weights, or if you don't have any weight, you're gonna go faster. You create tension, make a fist, squeeze the arms, and you can go with the beat. You can go up level on the pace. If you're going heavy weights though, I don't want you going that fast. Slow and controlled, because otherwise you're just throwing the weights around. Coming up, lift, lower with control. For 10, 9, 8, feel the burn in the shoulder. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Bent over position, bent over. I'm going to turn to the side. You have one rear delt fly. Control on the way in. One tricep kickback. Tricep kickbacks, elbows stay lifted, and just the lower part of the arms. One fly, one kickback. So it's tiny bend in the elbows. We don't have to go fully straight on the fly, especially if you have heavy weights. Keep the core tight, nice flat back. You can come low and hover your hips over your heels, or you can be just a little bit higher, create more space. Use the back muscles on the fly, and then the triceps to really kick back and extend. And if you add that little extra push of the dumbbell, you're gonna get even more into those triceps. For 10, 9, 8, nice flat back. 7, head in line with spine. It's easy in this position to want to drop. Keep it lifted, but not looking forward. Try not to break the line. For 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Keep the arms back, palms up, lift, lift. Extend the arms, keep them straight, hip height, and then pulse higher, lift. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Weights go down, keep them with you. Option to stay on your knees or step back, high plank, alternating, row. That's it, no push-ups, not today. Try to keep the hips quiet. So we don't want to rock, we don't want to twist, and we're not bringing the dumbbell to the rib cage. This is a big mistake. Keep going, you should be in your plank. You're drawing the arm back, elbow back, dumbbell towards your hip, so it's kind of a J shape, right? Forward and down, pull back and up. Keep it tight. Squeeze the legs, squeeze the glutes. For 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, with or without the weights. I'm going to take them down. High plank, hold. Feet back, you can go feet together or feet wide. Shoulder stack, just hold, breathe. Grip the floor. Externally rotate from the shoulders. One long line, hips not high, hips not low. Breathing here. You're gonna have to fight to hold it up, and that's fine. No dropping, no dropping, stay with it, stay with it. Own your journey today, always. Hold and breathe. We're going low plank pulses, knees down, or stay on the toes in 5, 4, 3, 2, drop it low. Just pulse, down, down. Final 10, push, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, my arms. Woo! Shake it out. We got legs. Arms are done. Shoulders burnt out, yes? Grab your dumbbells again though, because the arms are involved in this first drill of the legs. So now you're kneeling on your right knee, shin pressed down, left leg's coming out to the side, externally rotate. This time you're gonna tee out the arms. If you need to go lighter weights, grab it and do it. If you need to go without weights, take the modification. Arms are up. As you lunge into the leg, the arms tee out. Watch when you tee that this doesn't happen. Tiny, tiny bend in the elbows. And just coming up shoulder or chest height. We don't need to go higher than that. And again, if it's too much, or if you grabbed super heavy weights, you might be here. You might be no weight status. Plug the shoulders down the back. Stay tall through the spine. So even though it feels heavy, I want you to press down with your left foot, your right shin, but then the top of the head goes up. Keep the core lifting, spiraling. 5, 4. We add on in 3, 2, 1. Hands go down, face the body, same thing. Front raise, release the weights. You have the moment of balance, back attitude, wrap, externally rotate. Lunge, wrap, lunge, wrap. And try not to just release and drop the weights heavy. Again, if you need to get rid of the weights, we're here. Yes, this is an easier position without the weights. If you have them, you have to take that moment of balance and you keep the core on to control these weights coming to the floor so they're not slamming and your neighbor below you should not hear it. That's that idea of lifting up even though you're pressing down with the right leg, lifting the spine up. You get about 20 seconds. Lunge, wrap, woo. Squeeze that back booty cheek. Last 15 seconds. We've got this, team. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Release your weights forward. Drop your right hip, your left knee. Now all working on this left leg. You're gonna circle, sweep the leg forward, front kick to back wrap. Comes back and wraps the heel behind your butt. Forward kick, back wrap. If you lean forward, the more you lean forward and move your torso, the easier it's gonna be to counterbalance the leg. And maybe you can keep your back leg lifted. Maybe not. If you need to, put it down when it's back there. Put it down when it's in front. So if you're just beginning, maybe the leg cannot stay lifted the whole time, and that's fine because you're still working on the transition. You're still getting the leg swinging front to back. If you can, the leg's gonna stay up though. Lean to your right, center it off, lean to the right as this leg comes back around. Last 15 seconds. And then we add on this one. Oh, every time. That left, right here, right? You're gonna feel it right in the outside of that hip. Think more core. Take the pressure off. 5, 4, 3, 2. You have front kick. Now you have to shift your body weight forward and send the leg behind you, but again, not behind the hip, behind the right shoulder, right hip. Drop with control, swing forward, bend it, extend. I'm gonna go slow one more time. Forward, wrap, shift your body weight forward, right? And if none of that is working for you, you're gonna stay with just kicking forward and kicking back into the wrap, and that means you have to go longer on this drill. Whew. And even if your leg only comes up an inch, a centimeter off the floor, that is still progress. It takes time to be able to lift that leg. You have to build these muscles in the core, in the hips, the glutes. You have to build the strength and condition them to be able to lift the extra weight that you're asking your body that it doesn't normally carry around down there. For 10, 9, 8, 7, pace is always up to you. 6, 5, you can go with me, you go faster, slower. 4, 3, 2, last one. Woo! Fold the legs. You're sitting on the right hip. Left leg goes forward as you lean back. Keep the hips stacked. So it's going to be really, the tendency is you're going to want to pull this left hip. I want you to keep upper body turned, lower body. Take the weight off the hands and then put it back on and counterbalance the weight of your body leaning back by the leg extending. And then you can stay here, or we're going to take that add-on in about 15 seconds. And you should be feeling this, your left hip, on fire, like a crampy, burny, lovely, and terrible situation, feeling all at the same time. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, we're adding on. 4, 3, you stay here. 2, or one front kick, move through all fours. You're gonna have to shift your body weight, send the right leg to a side kick. Turn your shin. So see, I'm pivoting to be able to shift and turn, pivot on the shin, the front part of the shin, so that the back part of the shin and the foot can get into the proper alignment for each position. Woo! Yes, we've got a little less than 60 seconds. Again, pull the body forward by sending your momentum forward, the top of the head, and that's going to make the legs easier to move behind you. This one should feel nice. It should feel really smooth. We're going forward and back with a little swing to the side. Almost there. Almost there. Woo! Legs, hips, core, all of it is so full body. So full body, I can't stand it. Last 15 seconds. Let it be smooth, right? Try not to hold each position and be super slow. I mean, you can, but we also want to be fluid in our movement so that we can go for speed when it calls for it. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. You're gonna roll back to your shins. This time left leg only. Hover the hips over the heels. Last time we did this, we had double ankle weights on. So bonus is you just have one. Hover, right palm down, extend away, and really reach towards the top of the mat. So if you need to, look down at your hand so you can see if you're ending up shifting and your shoulder stacks right on top of the wrist, or if you end up too close to you, or if you end up too far away. So we want to find that perfect balance and alignment. Alignment's important because it keeps your body safe, but you also have more strength, more power in positions where your joints are stacked. So that's why we're doing it. Oh, my butt. My butt, your butt. Hips. Let's go. Load it up. Hamstrings and glutes. It's like a spring. You're pulling it back and then release it. 15 seconds. 15 seconds. You have one exercise with single ankle weights on. We're almost there. Leg series is almost done. You know what's coming. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Plank position. Plank position. Left leg and right leg is gonna pull. Right leg starts first. Shoulders stacked right on top of the wrist. Hips not high. So this is not a plank. This is a down dog. Hips are not low. This is an up dog. This is a not anything dog. We don't do that. High plank position. Right knee pulls. Use your core. When you pull in, don't round. Spine doesn't move. Left knee pulls. Pivot on the edge of your right foot. Left leg threads through. Right arm reach up. Pull it back in. Switch. Right, left, reach, pull. Right, left, reach. Leg can stay on the floor that whole time. You can also pick it up and pick up the pace. You have about 45 seconds left to go. Stack shoulders. Make sure when you pivot, you're not leaning away. Yes, that could be a tendency. Thread it and lift using your side body, using your obliques. Less than 30 seconds. Pull right, left, kick through. Breathing here. 15 seconds. We've got this. We've got it. I know it burns. I know. We're almost there. For 10, 9, 8, 7. This is like struggle central. 5, 4, 3, 2, time. Woo! Release it down. Sit it back. Little teeny tiny break, only because we're gonna go double ankle weights. So you're gonna end up either adding another pair or transferring one ankle weight to the next. All right, so you're gonna transfer both ankle weights to the right side. Now, if you're thinking that already it's been a little bit too challenging and you wanna leave just one ankle weight on, don't adjust them at all. If you do and you wanna go for the added challenge, you're gonna add the second weight onto the right leg only. And then I'm gonna have you get rid of your dumbbells, make sure they're out of the way, because we don't need them anymore, and I don't want them to get in the way of your legs. Once the double ankle weights are on the right side, you're gonna come back to all fours, shoulders right underneath the wrists, knees underneath the hips. Working the right leg, you're gonna go for a curtsy, so a little pretzel, crossing the right knee behind the left, maybe to the outside. Come squared off in your donkey kick, heel to the ceiling. Come back to your curtsy, and then you're gonna pull in internal rotation the knee forward. So I'm going curtsy, pull. Curtsy, donkey, curtsy, pull. Keep that action, and if you can, you're gonna keep that pace. Cross, lift, cross, pull. I'm just gonna point out on this pull, I'm in internal rotation. So if I turn to you, I'm not pulling square, I'm actually rotating the hip in, the knee is in, and the leg is slightly out. So you're gonna get more action into the obliques and into the core if you hit that. Cross, kick, cross, pull. Try not to shift your weight too much, especially on this pull. If anything, you will think about shifting your weight more to your right and into your right palm to keep your body square. 15 seconds. Cross, kick, cross, pull. Woo, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. It's happening. The magic is there. Last 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, send your right leg straight back. So you're going right back behind your hip. You're gonna rainbow, bring it to the side. You gotta lift, take it back, lift, to the side. Now, your leg might not lift that high. You might have to go low to the floor and try to bring it and pull it forward. It might not come all the way to the side. Might only come to a back diagonal. That's fine. You're trying to leave the hips square and just rainbow as much as you can. It's a super heavy position. On this one, I'll allow you to lean slightly to the left because that leg is so freaking heavy right now. Back and side. So it's not crossing behind you, not yet. Stay lifted up and out of your left hip. It's a lot of core, a lot of butt. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Keep the right leg back. Now you're just going to go corner to corner, up and over to the left, to the right. Step on it. Ball the foot, left leg kick in your plank. So if you left the ankle weight, one on each leg, this actually feels really nice because now the left leg gets the weight. Otherwise, if you have double on your right leg, it's super heavy on the right, and your left leg is loving life right now because it's free. As you kick in your plank, you're opening the leg up away from the midline. So it's going to the back left corner of the room or of your mat, and it's not going directly behind you. Modification, tap, tap, and then just step to the plank. Drop the knee. Tap, tap, step, lower. Stay leaning forward. We don't have a lot of exercises here, but they're all about 60 seconds. 60 seconds for each one. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Drop both knees. Lift your upper body. You're going to balance. Fire hydrant your right leg. Lower. Hands down. You're going to dip the hips to the right. Come back up. So I'm opening to a fire hydrant. Whoo! Lower. There's a moment of balance. That's a good time so you don't fall over. Your leg might not lift as high. And control. Modification. Fire hydrant, we all know. And then dip the hip, but leave the hands on the floor. So if the balanced kneeling position is too much, stay on your hands. If it's not and you want to try it, it's definitely easier with only one weight or no weight. 2 weights is super tough. Keep the 90-degree bend. Press the knee out to the side. Pull it in. For 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Shake it out. From here, you're gonna lower all the way down to your belly. Left leg extends back. Right leg extends to the side. As much as you can, you're gonna try and keep this leg bent 90 degrees. Knee in line with hip, and then ankle in line with knee. If it gets back here, that's fine. It's probably gonna happen. So, leg starts out to the side. Left toes are tucked. Hands underneath the shoulders. You're gonna push up into a plank and into your 3-legged dog. So I'm gonna kick the right leg up and back. I'm gonna move through a plank, and I'm gonna try and control, almost like a Spider-Man push-up. I wanna try and lift the upper body and lower it with the leg. So I'm not going here. This would be modification. Lift, kick, pull, open, knee down, chest down. Yeah, you break it down. Knee, pull, square, kick, 3-legged dog, hips high, back to your plank, knees down, chest down. If you've got that, you're gonna try and lift everything in one piece and then lower everything in one piece. So now I'm getting more of a push-up, working my back, my lats, and oh so much into my obliques and my core because the right leg is freaking heavy right now. And because this is our last drill, on this side, we go a little longer. So you got a full 90 seconds. Woo! 60 seconds in. 30 seconds left to go, team. Grip the floor. Squeeze your elbows in towards your hips, not out to the side. It's going to disengage your lats and your back. Pull it in. Push. 15. Squeeze it tight. And we're not rolling the body. Try to go straight down, straight up. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Woo! That's a good time. Okay, we got the other side. That's a tough time. You're gonna transfer your weights. You're gonna transfer them. I would recommend, if you did it with 2 weights on one side, do it on this side. If you only did it with 1, stick with 1. You come back, you do this program again, you build the strength over time, then you add more weight to it. So again, you're gonna start on all 4s. Shoulders over wrists, knees underneath the hips. Curtsy, cross the legs. Squeeze the inner thighs, yeah? The legs should touch. Donkey kick, so now I'm square, hip pointing towards the floor. Back to the curtsy, and then I have the internal rotation. Now make sure on that position, you're not lifting the knee up into an oblique crunch. Your knee, your shin, is the same level, and it's just a few inches off the floor. Cross, kick, cross, pull, cross, kick, cross. This you can slow down, or you can go at the pace that I'm aiming for. So in this position, you're gonna have to drop the foot and not leave it squeezed up towards your glute. Cross, lift, cross, pull. Woo! Yes, feeling it. Feeling it. Just a few drills here. It's not long, but it is sure as hell heavy, and we're gonna feel it. We're gonna feel this finisher. We're almost done. The cool down's after this. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Send the left leg straight back behind you. You're going up and over. Rainbow it, and it's like a half or a quarter circle. Straight back and up, to the side, lower, and your right side obliques, oh, gonna go to work. Going to work. Lift. Oh, right and left butt cheek. Modification, keep it a little bit smaller, a little bit lower. You got about 20 seconds left to go. So even if you're here, and you're gonna have one side, which for me, for some reason, is always my left. So you're gonna have one side that's like, oh yeah, this is great, I like this. And then you're gonna have one side that's like, what the hell? It's like you put an extra ton of bricks on that leg. For 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Keep the left leg back. Keep the left leg back. Now we've got a rainbow, corner to corner of the mat into your plank kick. So I'm gonna go cross it, then step on it, right leg kicks. So I'm gonna take it up and over to the right back corner of the mat, left back corner of the mat. Keep the hips still. You'll notice nothing changes in the upper body. It's just the legs kind of moving and coming in and out from underneath the body. Woo! 30 seconds. We're almost there. We are so almost there. We've got 2 drills after this. Yeah, this double section is never long, but it always feels like death because it's so hard and so heavy. But you've got this because you're owning your journey, right? So you've chosen, if you're going for no ankle weights, if you're going for singles, if you're going for doubles, right? So you're owning the path towards your success. You're not blaming it on somebody else. You're not relying on anybody else to make it happen for you. It is completely up to you how you succeed and how you fail. Last 3, 2, last 1. Drop both knees. Come up to a kneeling. Left leg, fire hydrant. And this side's easier to balance, that's good. So I have that to look forward to. I can balance on this side and then dip the hips. On this hip dip, knees stay together and I'm dropping. You're gonna feel a stretch through the obliques, maybe down into the hip flexor, into the TFL, maybe IT band. Modification, you're on all fours. Hydrant, dip. So I'm working this oblique. That's really what I'm trying to do. We're not touching the hips to the floor. We're just feeling the stretch and then lifting with control and with strength. Balance check. And then you can always pick up pace. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Onto your belly. I gotta fix these guys. Left leg. This is it. Team, this is your final moment. So now's the time to own it. The work that you put in, the work that you're gonna put in to finish this. Right leg is back, hands underneath the shoulders. 90 seconds. 90 seconds, I know it's a long time. Don't think about it. Just go. Modification, I'll start you off. Lift, plank, three-legged kick, back to your plank, knees down, then lower. Make sure when you lower, we're not waving the spine. You're still in one piece. So again, slow. Lift, plank, three-legged dog kick, pull to your plank, and then place the left knee down, place the right knee down, and lower. If you've got all that, you can start to lift your body off the floor, push the hands down, pull the knee in. So that is going to require this movement through the obliques and through the core. Zip it up. Strong through the upper body, through the shoulders. You are about 60 seconds, just about 60 seconds down, and 30 seconds left to go. You've made it this far. Don't give up on it now. It's so easy. It's so easy to hit that quit button when things get hard. But you do that, you'll never grow. You'll never progress. You'll never see all that you are capable of. So I want you to leave that button home because it doesn't exist here. We just aim to show up and to do our best every day. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, time. Oh my goodness. Release, shake it out. Get rid of the ankle weights. We're done. So done with ankle weights. I'll see them again next week. Done with that. Let's stretch it out. I'm going to turn these beats down just a little bit. Woo! That was a good time. You're going to start with your feet wide, hands behind you, and then walk your feet a little bit further forward so they shouldn't be super close. You're going to just drop from side to side. So this is your little shin box. Make sure you're not moving your feet. So I see this one all the time. People are like moving. I don't know. I don't even know how they do it. Don't move your feet. Just pivot. And your feet are so wide that your knee just folds behind your heel. Releasing the low back and sacrum. Create length through the lower body. Stay tall and proud through the chest. For 3, 2, drop both knees to your left. Left palm down. Inhale as you reach your right arm up. Look up. Exhale. Thread the arm underneath the body. 3 more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, empty the breath. Maybe you go a little bit deeper. The hand can start to touch the floor. Inhale. Exhale, maybe this time the elbow touches the floor. Inhale, reach. Exhale, thread. Option 1, stay with the forearm on the floor. If you can, you thread all the way through so that the shoulder and the ear rest on the floor. Lengthen. So if these legs are tight, lengthen the hips away from you. Breathing here for 3, 2, push through your left palm. You're just going to come up and over to the other side. Drop your knees to the right. Right palm is down. And now you get a different view. Left arm reaches up, sitting up tall. Exhale. The first time I just thread, hand stays off the floor. Inhale, reach. Exhale. This time the palm can touch. Inhale, reach. Exhale, maybe elbow touches. You're going a little bit deeper with every rep. Inhale. Exhale, stay or thread. Breathing here, length through the spine. Feel that wringing out sensation. The sweat, the fatigue, all of it just drips off. For 3, hold, breathe. 2, 1, push through the right arm, you lift back up. We're gonna go seated, figure 4. So I'm gonna lift the hips, left leg's gonna lift, crossing left ankle over right thigh, and then drop the hips low. So easier, hands further away, leg further away. You're not feeling it, I want you to keep the hands close to you and lift and start to walk your hips closer towards your right heel. Make sure your left knee is pressing away from you, tall spine. Flex your left toes. Option to wrap the arms. And you're really getting that squeeze. Deep into the hips, into the glute. You gotta release that tension. Release, hands go back, lift your hips, release. Left leg goes down, right leg goes up. Right ankle crosses over. For me, this side is tighter, so I know I'm not gonna be able to go as deeper. Flex the toes, but I'm working within the range. So, if you want to keep your body healthy and work on longevity so that you can not only like smash your workouts and perform better every time, but also remain free from injury as long as possible, keep your body moving for long periods of time, you have to work in opposition. So when we work certain muscle groups, or if we work certain actions, meaning if we do a lot of pushing, we have to counteract that with pulling, right? So we want a well-rounded body, not just physically, but just in the way that we move. And that will keep our fascia, that network, healthy if you're constantly moving through all of the different ranges of motion. Lift your hips, release the right leg. Reach the arms forward, inhale. Exhale as you roll all the way down onto your back. Hug both knees in towards your chest. Then send the right leg up towards the ceiling. Left leg, foot flat on the floor or left leg long. Hold and breathe. You can flex and point. I like the flex and point because it works the calf. 2, 1, little bend to straight, lead with the heel. 2, last one, release, right leg down, left knee in, extend, flex and point. So now this is the same position that we started in, except you might have a little bit more range after all of that work. Little bend and straight, press at the heel, guide the leg, not forcing. Release, extend arms, extend legs. Take a nice big good morning stretch. So I really want you to arch your back, puff out the chest, press the hips down. Inhale, exhale, hug both knees in, big squeeze, and then rock and roll up to your seated position. We're gonna finish with one final breath as we do, ankles crossed, sitting nice and tall on your hips. Take a big inhale, circle, sweep the arms up overhead. Exhale, palms pressed, drawing the hands down to heart center. And this is just a way for you to thank your body, to take the moment, to honor what you've just done, honor your practice, honor what your body's done for you, what your mind has done for you, and the fact that you're owning your journey, not just today in this class, but every day in every way. Namaste. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you next time.